to just hop on here and do kind of a why home birth. I've had 2 home births, and I kind of wanted to put out a little information about why we chose home birth and why home birth can be an option for you. So I have a couple reading materials that I want to go over, which I will link down below. But these books were kind of the ones that started my interest. So I have Ina May's Guide to Childbirth and Birth Matters by Ina May. And this one is also like a really good starter, is the Essential Home Birth Guide for Families Planning and Considering Home Birth. So I'll link those down below if you would like to read them. But my main reason for picking home birth was that I was doing a ton of research, and I really felt that the hospitals really just do too much intervention, which can cause so many requests for C-sections, and I was just really worried that I would just go into the hospital and immediately just need a C-section because I wasn't progressing on their schedule. So I started doing a lot of research, reading those books, and talking to different people who'd experienced home birth. Finally found our midwife, who is awesome. I'll link her website down below. She has some really great links, gear that she brings to home birth. It's like at least 3 bags of stuff that she brings, so it's not like she just brings gloves and like a towel and hot water, but people actually think that that is kind of what home birth is, and I wanted to explain a little bit more. So home birth is safe for those who are healthy and have full-term babies. Single babies, twins definitely should not be born at home, but it can be an option for people, and I definitely encourage you to come into it with as much research as you can get your hands on and make the process a lot easier. You still get prenatal care, you still can have ultrasounds and blood work drawn. There's still a very clinical side to home birth, and you can kind of personalize it on how much you want. I never had the gestational diabetes drink. My midwife and I felt I didn't need it. I trust her judgment 100%, and obviously if she had felt that I needed to have the test, I would have. We really wanted to have as little intervention as possible. So during both of our home births, I didn't have any pain medication, no epidural, no gas or anything, which, you know, at times may have been nice, but none of that. And it was just such an angelic experience, and I think that coming to the hospital and being on that schedule can cause a lot of progression issues. I felt like during our home births there was never like, oh, you're not dilating like every hour or have you, where it was just like, let's let the baby come down, you walk around, you know, try this position, try that, let's have some water, like, you know, just lots of options and lots of, it's about you and baby and not about this schedule that the hospital is trying to keep. Where is a good place to start is definitely like reading materials, so I would definitely try this one. I feel like it's great for first time people considering, because it says considering. But to start, looking for a midwife is a really good idea, and kind of get a relationship with her and, you know, kind of go from there. Also look at, you know, like if your insurance even covers home birth, you should deliver wherever you're comfortable. And for us, it was at home. And, you know, what if there's a problem? Like, what if you have to go to the hospital? If there's a problem, you go to the hospital. Yeah, well, what happens if you just start bleeding? My midwife is fully equipped to handle that situation and will know beforehand by observing me and keeping an eye on the baby if something like that will happen. But this is why there is a pre-screening, you know, does this person qualify for home birth? Will there be a ton of intervention? Does this seem like there will be a huge problem? And if there is, the proper precautions are taken.